Hello and welcome to Knights at the Game Table. We're here at Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas, where tonight my Craftworlds Eldar are taking on newcomer Dakota with his Adeptus Mechanicus. Who's going to win? Watch the episode and find out. And while you're watching, don't forget you can still win a Star Collecting box of your choice. To be entered into the draw, just share this video and then comment down below to let us know you have. You can pick anything from 40k or Age of Sigmar, like for example, the Adeptus Mechanicus Skitarii, or maybe some good old orcs. You could also go with Start Collecting Deathwatch, like our recent winner, Chris Kinney. Today I'm bringing the Craftworlds Eldar. I've got an Alatiok battalion and another Alatiok spearhead. Between the two, my HQs are a Farseer who knows Doom and Executioner, a Spirit Seer who has Conceal Reveal, and then my Warlord is a Warlock. He has Seer of the Shifting Vector for a free reroll every turn. He has the Wing Relic that lets him fly as if he had wings. And finally, he knows the ability Protect Jinx. The troop choices in my battalion are 3 units of Rangers, and then in the Spearhead, I've got 2 Fire Prisms and 3 Dark Reapers with a Tempest Launcher on the Exarch. Looking forward to blowing the hell out of some Adeptus Mechanicus, and to tell you more about that, here's Dakota.
All right, so today I'm bringing AdMech. I've got a Mars battalion, and I'm using some of the new Vigilus Defiant rules, one of the new formations, I guess you'd call it a formation, for the Servitor Maniple. So today I am bringing a squad of Cataphon destroyers with heavy grav cannons, a squad of Castellan robots, spelled with a K. We have a Tech Priest Dominus, a Datasmith, Belisarius Call himself, a 5-man Ranger team with 2 Arquebuses, 2 Vanguard squads, and to tie everything off, an Anagar Doomcrawler. Gonna bring the pain.
Tonight we're playing Open War, and the mission is Drawn and Quartered. There are 4 objective markers on the battlefield. Holding each at the end of any of your turns is worth 1 victory point. At the end of the 5th turn, whoever has the most points will win, unless someone's wiped before that, of course.
All right, so I finished deploying first, so I'm gonna get +1 to this roll, which I kind of need. Oh no.
Well, let's try it again.
Let's, at first you don't succeed, try again. Yeah.
Oh, I
yes.
can't beat a 7. Can I seize initiative from you?
Don't you dare.
Nope, not today. It's all you.
All right, Mechanicus, turn 1. All right, so I went ahead and I started by moving up my Destroyer squad to get them good line of sight here. I went ahead and I just scooted over my Castellan robots, Datasmith, the Tech Priest is just kind of going to hang out. I scooted Call over as well. This squad of Skitarii Rangers is just going to stay put. I did advance this squad of Vanguard up here, though. They did an advance roll. Let's see. Popped the Anagar Doomcrawler out, kept the Skitarii Vanguard that was in the building in there just to hold the objective. So I should be on at least 2 objectives by the end of my turn. I have no Psychic phase, so it's just going to be onto the shooting phase. So I'm going to start, beginning of the shooting phase, I'm going to spend 1 command point for Noospheric Mindlock, which will give these guys +1 to hit. And I'm going to spend 2 command points to give +1 to hit for the Cataphon Destroyers and the Castellan Robot Squad. All right, so I'm going to start by shooting the Destroyers into his Fire Prism. Looking for 3s. All right, re-rolling for Call's Aura. All right, all but 2 hit. All right, so it's strength 5. What's the tank stuff next?
7.
7? All right, so I'm looking for 5s here. Okay, looks like we have 6 wounds. 6 wounds at AP -3.
Mm-hmm. So looking for 5s. And I've made 4 of them, so 2 go through.
That's quite unfortunate. Okay, well, 2d3 damage for 2. That was not good.
That could have been so much more.
That should have been so much more.
You should have put a good 8 wounds on that, I thought.
Yeah, I was expecting at least like 8 wounds, not, yeah. Okay, I'm going to start by going over to my Onaga Doomcrawler next. And I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 command point to give him +1 to hit. So he'll be hitting on 2s. Well, with 3s with the -1. Okay, so we'll start with the neutron laser. We'll be going into that tank, and I'm going to put the 2 Cognis Heavy Stubbers into the rangers I can see over there.
Okay.
All right, so it'll be D3 shots for 3. All right. So 3 shots, strength 10, AP -4, D6 damage each,
Nice.
with at a minimum of 3. So if you roll under 3 or add 3, they at least do 3. All right, so hitting you on 2s though. I'll spend a command point and reroll that.
Yeah, it seems good.
Yeah. So we got that. It's strength 10, so it'll wound you on 3s.
3s.
All but 1 wound.
AP?
-4.
-4. Okay, I'm in cover, so I need 6s. 3 of these, was it?
2.
2 of these, okay. No 6s.
All right, so let's roll for damage. At minimum, it'll do 6, but
Ooh, 11. That is brutal. That puts the fire prism down to a single wound.
All right. And
That's made up for the other one, right?
right? Yeah, I think that made up for that. I'm feeling okay with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll shoot the heavy stubbers now at that ranger squad. So it should be 6 shots. So looking for 4s here. Getting 3 hits. Wounding you on 3s. Getting 1 wound.
5 up with a +2, so I'm looking for 3 up to save that. No. It was just the 1, right?
Yeah, just 1.
It's a dead ranger.
So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot this Skitarii squad. I'm going to put the rifles. I'm actually going to just put the whole squad into that fire prism, hope to take it out and just get rid of it, because I need 1 of them gone.
I'm paying a command point to give my fire prism -1 to be shot.
Well, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to be hitting on 5s now. All right, so here's the two big guns, the ones that really matter. Come on, 5s. 1 5. Strength 7, so I'm wounding you on a 4.
On 4.
No, come on. All right, 3 of the rifles. 5s. Okay, no. All right, so I need, their guns are strength 4, so I need 5s here.
Do you mortal on a 6?
Actually, yeah, no, just -1 AP.
Okay.
But still, come on. No. Okay, I'm getting
Still standing?
I'm getting desperate here. I'm getting desperate. This has another. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be hitting on 6s with these guys. I think. Now that you've popped that, is that stratagem for the whole shooting phase? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I have little choice.
You only need 1 wound, right? It's like
I know exactly.
I'd go for it.
It's kind of needs to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this Vanguard squad at his super wounded fire prism, hoping to take it out. It's a tall order though.
Come on, Dakota. 6s.
It's 6s and then 6s, but they are 3 shots apiece.
Okay.
So I'm getting 15 shots.
15 for 1 and 36. You're about 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, then I get saved though. But well, we'll see.
All right. Hitting on 6s. Well, we have 1 6. Let's go and pull the rest of these out. I was really hoping to see more 6s.
Yeah, you got 1 on my die.
1 more.
You need 1 more 6.
Exactly 6. That hurts me bad. That hurts me so bad. That is not good. Okay. Well, I'm host. All right.
I mean, you've crippled this guy's shooting profiles. It's not that bad.
I guess that's true. That's very true. All right, so we're going to go over to the Castellan robots, and they're going to go and shoot. They're going to shoot their guns over at the Swooping Hawks. Yeah, let's hit the Swooping Hawks. So they'll be shooting the Swooping Hawks. It's strength 6, -2 AP. damage 1,
Okay.
and they put out 9 shots each, so it'll be 18 shots.
Okay. Hitting on
Hitting on
5s?
They'll be hitting on. They got +1, so they'll be hitting on 4s.
4s.
But re-rolling with call. Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling. That's cocked. Let's re-roll that. Ooh boy, there's a lot of re-rolls today. All right. That's better. Okay. So strength 6. So this will wound you on 2s though. 11 wounds total.
11. Okay, AP?
-2.
Wow. Okay. So we're 4 up in cover, but they're -2, so we're looking for 5s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots go through, so that's wipe the squad.
Yay! Something happened. All right. Yep, that's all that's in range. So that'll be the end of my turn. No assaults to declare,
Score 2 points.
and I'll score 2 points because I am on both objectives, or at least in range of them.
So my fire prisms have shuffled back slightly, setting up to linked fire on the terrifying Dune Crawler. This is Dune Crawler, right? Over there. Swooping Hawks have advanced into this piece of cover here, opposite those guys there. Dark Reapers have popped out of cover. Over here, the ground floor Rangers have advanced onto another piece of cover. The Rangers that were on the second floor have gone down to the ground. My Warlock has pulled back a little bit, and my Fire Prism has also coordinated for that linked fire on the other Fire Prism. Okie doke, so Psychic Phase, and I am going to put Protect on the Fire Prism that's got 10 wounds left. Let's roll for that. Okay, I'm going to use my Seer of a Shifting Vector stratagem to re-roll that because I don't want my Warlock to peril. Puts me on a 4, so it does not go off, but I managed to avoid the perils. Then I am going to put Conceal from the Spirit Seer also onto the same Fire Prism. That is good on a 9. And then I am going to put Doom onto the, what are those little robot-y guys?
Stompy robots or treadmills?
Treadmills.
Cataphren destroyers.
I'm going to put Doom onto the Cataphren destroyers, which is going to go off on a 9. And that is my Psychic Phase. So my good Fire Prism is at -1 to be shot, and those Cataphren destroyers have got wound rerolls happening to them this turn. All right. I am now going to move to the shooting phase, and the Swooping Hawks are going to fire into this little unit of infantry over here. I'm using red dice for the Hawk's Talon and the Exarch. The rest have all got Las Blasters on blue dice. Looking for 3s. Okay, so that's pretty good. Battle focus meant that we didn't get a penalty for advancing. We are wounding on 3s on the red dice and 4 on everything else. As 15 saves with no AP.
All right, no AP. Shroud Song is still active, so I'll get plus. Count is being in cover, so I'm looking for 3s here. Come on, 3s. Looks like the squad is done. Squad's gone. That's 5 wounds.
Okay.
So they are toast.
I'm going to pay a command point to link fire my prisms, and I am putting focused fire into the Dune Crawler. This guy here is going to resolve his shots first. So we've got 2d3 shots, and he's firing twice because he moved under half his move. Right, so 2d3 shots total for 6 shots. He's hitting on 3s, rolling fails due to linked fire. No penalty because he's got crystal targeting matrix. Okay, 5 hits. Strength 9. T.
7.
7. So wounding on 3s again, rerolling. 1 to reroll, and that is 4 saves.
All right, 4 saves.
-4, so I guess you're on.
Invuls.
Yep.
5 up invul, but any 6s will reflect a mortal wound back.
Okay.
At whoever shot at him. So, all right, let's see. Come on, 6s. Let's see 4 6s. That'd be awesome. Or no 6s. All of them go through. Not a 1. All right.
Okay, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage, 4 wounds. Okay.
Okay. Now for the crippled prism. 2d3 shots again for 3. He's in hitting on 5s, but he does still get the rerolls. I guess he's going to hit all of them.
Oh, man.
Okay, he's also wounding on 3s with rerolls.
Well, okay.
3 more saves.
Now I would really like to see a 6.
A 6 is so good right now.
Now, this is the time to roll the 6. 3 saves. Let's see a 6.
Come on, Dakota.
Yes!
No! Oh, the reflected mortal wound. Okay, so...
but you can still kill this, though.
Yeah.
It says two of these will still go through.
2 go through. All right, so 2d3 damage.
Come on. Rolo.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Just-
That is only 2.
Putting him down to 2.
And then my prism is going to die. So let's see if he explodes. Oh, my God, he does explode.
Yes!
It's each unit within 6 takes d3. I'm going to re-roll that explosion roll with a command point because I don't want that to happen. That would be very unpleasant.
Oh, that was a little too close to a 6.
Yeah, I did not want to wipe out my Reapers with a random explosion. All right, so the Reflected Mortal finishes off this Fire Prism. It's off the board. With no linked fire, that makes the other one considerably weaker as well. All right, let's resolve these Reapers now. So I'm going to put Starshot missiles into the Dune Crawler, and I'm going to put the Tempest Launcher from the Exarch into the bottom row of infantry in that building over there. So let's deal with these Starshot missiles first. Hitting on 3s, both hits, wounding on 3s. 1 save.
AP?
-2.
2. So 5 up save. Gonna fail.
That is 3 damage.
All right, 3 damage?
3 damage.
All right, does he kerplode? Nope. He is done, though. Poor guy.
Okay. Then Tempest Launcher into the bottom lot of infantry, putting out 2d6 shots for 5. We're hitting on 3s, the Exarch rerolls 1s. That's 4. Strength 4, so we're going to wound on 3s. That is 2 saves at -2.
All right, 2 saves at -2, so we are looking for 5s again. All right, 5 up saves. Make 1, fail 1. All right, was that the top squad or the bottom squad?
Bottom squad.
All right, so I'm going to pull a dude.
I'm going to pay another command point to fire and fade my Reapers back into this lovely piece of line of sight blocking cover over here. All right, these Rangers on the top here are going to shoot the dudes in the bottom row. 4 shots hitting on 3s. 3 of them hit, wounding on 3s. That is 1 more save, AP 0.
3 up. Make it.
Okay, and finally, we're going to have this squad of Rangers shoot the squad of tractor guys on top of that piece of terrain over there. 4s, because they moved. 3 of those land. Strength 4, tough 5. So 5s, but we're re-rolling for the Doom that went off. Not the best use of Doom in the history of time, but I didn't have any other targets, so...
I thought Doom didn't go off.
Doom went off.
No, that's right. Doom
Yeah.
went off. It was the concealed.
Yeah, concealed didn't go off. But none of them connect either way. So that brings us to the end of my turn, because there's no charges. I'm also going to score 2 points, and it's over to Dakota for his turn 2.
All right, so I went ahead and I kept everybody over here still. I moved up, just kind of scooted everybody over here to just get them a little bit closer. You know, not going too crazy with it. Generally, I'm kind of staying put. I went ahead and I decided to roll for Mechanicals this turn because of Mars I get to roll 2, and because calls on the field I get to add or subtract 1 from the rolls. I ended up rolling a 2 and a 3, so I'm going to make that 3 a 4 so that I get Shroud Psalm again because it's just kind of good. And the other one is Litany of Electromancer, but I don't think it's going to matter at all. All right, so we'll go ahead and go on to my shooting phase. All right, so start of the shooting phase, we are going to do the old hat trick here. I'm going to spend 1 command point for New Spheric Mind Block, which gives these guys +1 to hit, right? And I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 more to give them another +1 to hit, and the squad of robots next to them +1 to hit.
So that's all your command points.
That's all the command points. I have no moss. This army burns through them fast, at least the way I built it. All right, so let's see here. What do I need to deal with? Probably that last fire prism. All right, so we're going to try this again. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the destroyers into his fire prism. Hopefully this time I do a little more than last time. What, they did like 2 wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully this time it'll work a little better. Fingers crossed. Odds are it should be better. So let's get at it.
Right, we're -2 to be hit today because we got Conceal.
Oh, that's right. You got Conceal. So it actually, they just go to normal ballistics, go into force. Thank goodness for Call. All right. Thank God I brought Call around. It's paying off. All right, so here we go. 20 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything because of modifier rules. All right, let's see if I can get her done. Well, all but 4 hit. That's actually pretty great. But the thing is now I need to roll like that again. But I'm looking for 5s. I need 5s and 6s to start doing damage. Hopefully I can get rid of this tank this turn. Fingers crossed. That's cocked. Let's go ahead and plug that. Roll it. Okay. So that's 6 wounds at -3.
Okay, so 3 up in cover, so we're looking 5s. This is cocked. So we got 2 of those, 4 go through.
All right, so 4d3 damage. This should theoretically hurt it some amount. Come on, let's see all 5s and 6s, or a fair spread. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay, Prism's down to 2.
That is okay with me. I am all right with that. All right, and then this time I'm going to make sure I remember they have their phosphor blasters, and I'm going to be, those are not going to be going to the tank. Those are going into the infantry because that's kind of what they're there for. And they're going to go into the squad of rangers. It's important to note that they do not get a cover save bonus from phosphor weapons.
Oh, okay.
Yes, both these have phosphor weapons, but these ones are just
nice. Okay.
All right, so it's rapid fire 24. So I think I'm still out of rapid fire. Yeah, I'm out of rapid fire. So it'll just be it'll be 4 shots. All right, so 4 shots.
They are still -2 to hit though, unless you're within 12.
-2. Oh, that's right, because the Rangers.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, all right, so 4s. Yeah. So 4s re-rolling. All right. 3 hits. I'm fine with that. And it's strength 5 though, so it will be wounding you on 3s. So 2 wounds at -2 AP, ignoring cover bonus.
-2 ignoring cover bonus. Can't save those. So 2 dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and put these 2 guys worth of shooting into your fire prism, hopefully to finish it off.
Okay.
Fingers crossed here. So here we are, 18 shots now, because you do have another -1 on him, don't you? So these guys are actually only going to hit on 5s. Hitting on 5s, re-rolling not 4s, specific because of the because it's +1.
Your call though, right?
Yeah, but remember I can't. It's before modifier, so I.
No, call doesn't care. Call's all dice. It's not failed. It's re-roll shots.
Really?
Yeah. Call has unusual rules.
Huh. Well, All right, well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's do it. All right, so 5's re-rolling all the things. In that case, he's actually a little better than I thought he was. So 10 hits? Yeah. All right, 10 hits. Strength 6, though, so I need 5s again. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need 5s again. These will be at AP -2, but they do ignore cover, so that's kind of cool. So, yep, looking for the 5s. All right, so we got 4 wounds at -2 ignoring cover.
Okay, so I am looking for 5s.
Yeah. Oh, let me grab that.
Damage per?
Just 1.
Okay,
So you have to make at least-
I need to make 3 of these. And nope, just quite haven't. That prism is down. Does it explode? It does not explode. It does go away.
All right, now we'll go to my my Dominus, and he's going to go ahead and shoot at that squad of Rangers that's right there. So looking for 4s. Reroll these 2. 2 hits. Strength 6.
So 2s?
So 2s. No AP though. So 1 wound at no AP.
Okay, is it phosphor?
It is not. It's Volkite,
Okay.
and so it didn't.
So
Nothing triggered.
saving on 3. They're good.
Call has like no line of sight anyway. So we'll go over here, and so there's no characters over here for me to target with the snipers. So I guess we'll just shooting at these guys. So this Ranger squad down here is going to go ahead and put all of its shots into the swooping hawks that are right there. So let's go ahead and put the shots out. 12 shots. So they're going to be hitting on 4s. No rerolls.
Actually, you say that. I'm going to spend a command point to give them -1 to be shot, actually. So it's going to be -2.
So we're looking for 5s now. So 5s. No rerolls. No rerolls. Though I did roll a few 5s and 6s. All right, strength 3. So this is going to require 4s.
4s.
6. So there's 2 6s. So that doesn't really matter though, because so 3 saves. 3 saves and no AP.
Okay, we're 4 up in cover, so 3s. It's 1 down.
Sweet. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put all the shots from these guys into that squad up there.
Okay, they're also -2 to be hit.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, in that case...
The Hawks are more dangerous.
Yeah, the Hawks. I'm more worried about the Hawks. So this squad's just going to shoot into the Hawks over there then.
Okay.
So here's the 2 arc buses looking for 5s. Nothing. And the 3 Rangers also looking for 5s. 2 hits. Strength 4, so 3's a wound, and on 6 it's -1 AP. 2 1s, so not getting it over there. So that's it for me. All right, so that's the end of my turn. There's no assaults to declare, so that's it.
I have morale on the Green Ranger squad over there. I just need to not roll a 6. And that's not a 6, so I'm good.
That is a not 6.
In my movement phase, the Reapers came out of cover again. The Hawks advanced right up to the edge of that building where Dakota's infantry are holed up. These Rangers held their position to hold this cap point. Spirit Seer and Farseer stayed with them. Spirit Seer and Warlock stayed with them. The Farseer has started to sprint to the left-hand side of the board, but he's not well positioned to do very much. Psychic powers over here, I'm first going to give Conceal to my Rangers in that building, which is good on an 8. And then I'm going to give Protect to my Rangers in the building, which is also good on an 8. Farseer is out of range for powers, and now we're on to shooting. We're going to unload the Hawks' weapons into the infantry on the ground floor, hitting on 3s. Blue dice are going to wound on 4s, the red dice are going to wound on a 3.
A lot of dice.
So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves at AP 0 on the ground floor there.
All right. So due to being in cover, we're looking at 3 ups here. So let's see some 3s. Well, you know what? Or not like any. So it looks like the squad's gone.
Squad is gone.
That
Nice.
was a very unfortunate roll.
I'm going to pay a command point to fire and fade the Hawks. They are going to... Would you be so kind of just put them on the bottom level next to that cap point for me?
Sure. It's basically on the other side of this wall.
Yep. As they move, they're going to unleash their grenade packs on the guys on the top floor. They're going to need 6s to dish out mortal wounds. And they miss. Then the Dark Reapers are going to unload all their shots onto the infantry on the first floor. So we'll do the Exarch's Tempest Launcher. He's going to get 7 shots. 3s rolling 1s. That's a lot of 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Win on 3s. That's 3 saves at -2.
All right. 3 saves at -2. Do they just ignore cover or?
No.
Not anymore. All right. So my 3-up will go to a 5-up. Looking for 5s here. I'm going to save 2 of those. So
Nice.
I'm going to lose 1 dudesman.
Okay. Okay, then putting the Strength 5 rockets into the remaining guys. It's 4 shots, 2 hits. Wound on 3s. Both wound. It's 2 more saves at -2.
All right. So looking for 5s again. Going to get none though. So I'm going to lose
2 more dead. Last to this side of the board, the Rangers are going to try and finish off that squad. 4 of them hitting on 3s. They all hit. Strength 4, so we're going to wound on 3s and 6s are mortals. No mortals, but 3 more saves, AP 0.
All right. So 3-ups. Come on. Just enough for the squad to go. That's unfortunate.
Nice. That is what I wanted. Okay, then finally over on this side of the board, I've got 8 Rangers left. I'll roll them all together. They're all going to be shooting into the Cataphon destroyers up there. So looking for 3s. Just didn't move this time. That's 5. Wound on 5, 6 are mortals. That's 1 save, 0 AP.
All right, 1 save, 0 AP on these guys. Looking for a 3. Making it.
Okay. Brings us to the end of my second turn. I'm going to score 3 points because I've stolen one of these cap points from Dakota. I'm now at 5 to his 4, and it's over to you.
I need to start moving this way some because he knocked me off this objective entirely. So I'm starting to shift these guys over some. I managed to do a roll for the big Cataphron robots over here, changing them from Aegis protocols to let them to shoot twice basically in each phase, which is kind of important at this point. This guy Advanced Call just kind of started scooting over a little bit. That's pretty much it for the movement phase, and I'm going to roll for Canicles real quick to determine if what I'm getting this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and change this 3 to a 4 to get Shroud Song, and then I'm going to get 6, which I'm pretty sure I think it's just reroll once. Not that it matters right now. All right, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and start by shooting these robots over at the Swooping Hawks. So I'm going to put all their grav cannons into here, and I'm going to put their phosphor guns over at... I'm actually going to put 2 of the phosphor guns into them, and the other 2 phosphors are going to just... you know what? We'll just put all of them into the squad. Let's do that. Let's do that and call it there.
I'm going to pay a command point for -1 to hit on the Swooping Hawks again.
All right. Well, that'll be 5s then. All right, 20 shots hitting on 5s, re-rolling it all for call. So looking for 5s. Not too bad so far. Okay, so now we are looking for 3s. 3s to wound at -3 AP, 9 wounds. 9 wounds at -3.
Ooh, okay. So we are 4 up in cover, so we need 6s. Not looking good for those Hawks. Nope, that's wipe the squad.
All right, okay. So took care of the Swooping Hawks. At least, that's done. All right, so now we'll just do 18 shots at the green squad over here from Castellans, trying to get rid of these guys. Oh no, 18, here we go, 18 shots. Looking for
sixes.
Sixes again, the sixes. Get a few here.
This one here.
Oh, 4, all right, 4 sixes.
Rerolls?
Mm-hmm. Rerolling, looking for some more sixes. Cut. No more.
And there's not 2 dice over there.
Oh, did I reroll those?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Nope. All right. So that's just the first volley.
Okay.
But
Wooden on 2s.
wooden on 2s. That should wipe the squad.
Okay, yeah.
Ignores cover.
I can't say phosphor weapons because it's -2 ignoring cover, so the squad's done.
Okay, so I wiped out the squad. Unfortunately, I didn't really think ahead. I forgot that they have another -1 to hit on the squad behind them. So I do get to shoot again, but I have no actual targets to shoot at. So they're just going to sit there for now. All right, so that's the end of my turn. I will score 1 more point, putting it 5-5.
In my movement phase, both squads of Rangers stayed where they were to hold cap points. The Spirit Seer has just shuffled a bit closer to the cap point himself. The Warlock is sacrificing himself. He's thrown himself forward on his wing, and he is looking to jinx those destroyers. Farseer is hiding up against this wall. He's positioned to doom the destroyers. The Reapers have moved into firing position, also on the destroyers. So my entire turn is going to be trying to take out those destroyers and hold these cap points. And a lot's going to come down to how well my psychic rolls go. First of all, what's really important is trying to get conceal on that unit of Rangers, which will make him effectively unshootable to the majority of Dakota's army. So looking for a 6 on these 2d6. Oh, there's only a 5. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll the 2. Really need a 3 up here.
Badly.
This is going to make a huge difference either way. Oh, we're good. We're good on 9. Okay, they are -3 to be hit because they're Alatiop Rangers in cover with conceal. Okay, Sacrificial Warlock is going to attempt to jinx the destroyers. So that's Snake Eyes, but he's Seer of the Shifting Vector, so he's going to use his free reroll. And that is a 7, so we're looking good on that. Now the Farseer is going to attempt to put Doom onto the destroyers. He has got a 10, so that is good. He's not in range for anything else, so that is that. Onto the shooting phase. And I guess we'll do the Reapers first. So we're going to put the heavier missiles into the destroyers, looking for 3s to hit. Both hit. Strength 8s with 3s to wound. We're re-rolling wounds because of Doom. So that is 2 saves at -2, and you get -1 to whatever your roll is because of Jinx.
All right, so on the destroyers,
Yep.
so it was just 1 or 2? How many wounds?
2.
2. All right, so -3, my 3-up save goes to a 6-up save.
Yep.
So
6s.
6s. Oh, 5 and a 2.
Neither. Okay, 3 damage apiece on those shots.
Oh, so okay. Well, it looks like 2 of these dudes are just going to go down.
And then Tempest Launcher from the Exarch is putting out 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, he rolls 1s because Exarchs are just really good at shooting. Okay, this is wounding on 5s, so rolling fails because of Doom. It's 1 more save at -3 again.
How much damage does this do?
It'll be 1.
So 6s. Nope. Taking 1 wound on a dudesman.
Okay, and then finally, those Rangers are also going to shoot into the destroyers. Hitting on 3s. It's 3. Wounding on 5, 6 mortals. Rerolling for Doom. Give me another 6. Oh my god, 2 mortals, and then 2 saves at -1 because of Jinx.
All right, well, let's try the 2 other saves. -1. So I'm going to fail 1, save the other, but the 2 mortal wounds you just did drop this guy.
Boom.
So that leaves me with one left.
Nice. The Reapers are fire and fading to get some line of sight blocking over here.
So I'm going to have to do a morale test for my poor little unit of now 1 lonely destroyer. Their only leadership's 7, so I've lost 3, which means 4 or less I'm okay.
Yeah.
So 50% chance this last dude just kind of leaves. Weird for a robot, but apparently robots feel fear as well, I guess. They get scared too sometimes. Well, okay. So he runs away.
He is a paranoid android. It's 7-5 now, and it's to Dakota's turn 4.
Alright, so that's the end of my movement phase. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place at this point. I'm not terribly fast, and I need to be very fast at the moment, and that's not really going to happen. So I've shifted this guy over here to be able to grab an objective. I've started moving the robots up a little, and I've had to kind of throw Belisarius' call out into the wind, into the wild, in hopes that he can maybe close the distance, maybe do something later. Hopefully not just kind of die. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. I am interested to see how this goes. Okay, so shooting phase. Let's go ahead and start over here into this guy.
Mr. Sacrificial Warlock.
The Sacrificial Warlock will be sacrificed. All right, let's do it. 18 shots. And I'm pretty sure within 12 at this point.
Yeah, you are. I could have positioned him better, actually, but I didn't. So there we go.
All right, so we're looking for 4s here. But I'm not getting any... Nope, no rerolls anymore. I've had to split up the A team. Got a fair amount of hits, though.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm okay with that.
Strength.
Strength 6.
Wounding on 2s.
At -2. Well, I did roll quite a few 1s, but still, not bad. Not bad at all. So we got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds at -2.
Okay. So he's a Warlock, so he's got 4 up invuln, but he has made less than 2, so he's only got 2 wounds as well. He's done. This guy.
That's it.
Nothing left you can do.
All right, so that was a bit of a rough turn. I could probably walk away with a victory, but I'm gonna need a fair amount of luck at this point. So let's see what happens.
Movement phase, the Farseer has shuffled up to the far side of this building, where he is nicely in cover from just about everything, and the Reapers have moved for a line of sight on call. Going on to Psychic Powers now. First thing I'm going to do is look for that critical conceal on my Ranger squad over here. I need a 6 on this 2d6. We're good on 7. They are again going to be unshootable by the poor Admech. We're now going to try and put Executioner onto call, looking for a 7. It's good on a 9. Call's going to take D3 mortals from that, which is 1.
Down to 7.
And then we're looking for Doom also on call. I'm going to use my Farseer's ability to reroll that. Doom does not go off though, which is not what I was looking for. Now on to shooting, and it's not a great deal going on. One of my Rangers has got line of sight on call randomly, so we'll just go for a single shot from him. He does hit. He does not wound with no Doom. He can't reroll that. Now let's go for these guys here. We'll go for the heavier missiles. So they are both going to miss.
Oh.
And then the Exarch is going to have himself 12 shots.
Well, okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So see what that turns up. Turns up 11 hits as it happens. They're only wounding on 5s though. No Doom's really hurting. So that's going to be 4 saves at -1 on call.
All right, 4 saves at -1. He has a 2-up armor save, so looking for 3s here. Oh, I'm going to fail 2 of those. How much damage is this?
1 per.
1 per. All right, so he's going to take 2 wounds.
Okay. And then I'm going to pay a command point to fire and fade the Reapers. Down to 1. And there. It's the end of my turn. 2 points puts me up to 9 to Dakota's 6.
Well, and it looks like, given the board state, I'm not going to be able to really pull it back from the brink here. I really needed him to not get that psychic power off with a -1 on it. So I think it's safe to call it a loss for me.
Good game, Dakota. It was really close in the end. Wow.
That was good, though. That was fun. All right, so that was a really good game. Honestly, it was pretty darn close. It was right up until the end where I started kind of falling behind. So some of the things that worked out really, really well. I have to say the Onaga Dunecrawler really did some work on that first turn. It just came in and it just did a bunch of wounds. And that was actually really good. Unfortunately, the downside was not being able to finish off that vehicle because I might have actually had my Dunecrawler for a whole nother turn if things had worked out a little differently. I was actually pretty impressed by the Castellan robots and the destroyers. Some of the new stratagem, 1 command point to add +1 is really useful. It was really, really good, especially in this matchup. If anything, I wish I had more command points to do it more, because being able to work to fight through those negative modifiers was pretty big. One thing that really, really hurt was the psychic power that put a negative hit modifier on some of his troops. He was able to consistently get it on his rangers, and it actually kind of caused my 2 big Castellan robots, which are normally great because they get to ignore cover and they do a lot of shots and they should normally work very well against stuff like rangers and cover camping units. It literally made it to where I could not physically shoot them. I would have had to hit them on 7s on a d6, which you can't really do. So I ended up losing a good 2 turns being able to shoot. I also kind of misplayed when I switched their protocols over to shoot twice, basically to double their shot output when I had no target to shoot into. That was a complete misplay on my part. But it was a lot of fun, though. Things I might do differently, I honestly would probably consider bringing another Onaga Dunecrawler and maybe even more Skitari. The Rangers didn't do a whole lot, to be honest, but having something that could move quickly and set on objectives would have been pretty helpful this game, I think.
That was really quite close. Although my score ran away at the end, after I lost my second Fire Prism, I had a real firepower disadvantage on the table. I had a great turn when I managed to wipe the Destroyer unit. Had a bit of above average luck, I think. Both of the Reapers killing 1 each. Little squad of 3 Dark Reapers, I didn't think they were going to do all that much. It turned out to just be the clutch MVP that made everything in the end. Little Eldar trickery with fire and fading constantly, making him practically unshootable. And then being able to make those guys untargetable in the end was absolutely key with Conceal. Alatiok -1 while in cover, Rangers -1 while in cover, and then Conceal -1 in cover. Got it off 3 times, a little bit of command point rerolling, and that allowed me to camp that objective point for long enough. The lack of mobility on Dakota's army really hurt him there. I think maybe if he had, I didn't see that coming till it happened, but if I'd been smarter than I was and seen it coming before it happened and I'd been Dakota, maybe I could have advanced those robots a turn or so earlier and tried to get within 12 inches, which would have allowed him to really finish off that squad and contest me for points. My deployment wasn't quite perfect. I think Dakota's wasn't either. I forgot to use Phantasm to make it a bit better as well, which I could have done. But overall, happy. Sacrificial Warlock did his job. He wasn't supposed to be sacrificial, but he was, and he was great. Farseer was amazing, and really good game. Well, there you have it. The Martians weren't quite up to scratch when they took on the true Xenos. Turns out the Eldar trickery and the superiority of the Eldar race is still holding even after the Great Fall. If you want to come interact with us, tell us what you thought about this or what you'd like to see on future episodes, come join us in our chat group, Game Talk for Gamers. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you want to see what's happening next week on Nights at the Game Table, check this out.
Next week on Nights at the Game Table, Thousand Suns versus Space Wolves.